Tamoria Adams started bowling as a way to get out of the house. When she won her first tournament, she was excited to receive her award at the association meeting. That excitement didn't last too long.
I was absolutely flabbergasted at how few people were there. And I said I didn't see anything about the meeting. And she looked at me and she said, well, exactly how would you have gotten the word out? And I said, you know, you've got a captive audience for at least a minute and a half in every woman's stall in this association and the bowling centers. What you do is you get an 8x10 message, big letters, quick message, put it on the back of every toilet door, every stall door, you put it on the back. 2 weeks later, she called and asked me to join the board.
Those early days, Tamoria was a sponge, soaking up as much knowledge as she could about her new favorite sport and doing every job in the book along the way.
I've always loved the administrative side of bowling. I was one of the early women certified lane inspectors. I liked the technical side of the game. I liked problem solving.
After 18 years as president of the Charlotte WBA and then the state board, Tamoria got a taste for the national ranks at the WIBC convention.
I enjoyed the seminars. I enjoyed the workshops. I enjoyed sitting through the 2.5 days of the meeting. I know that sounds weird, but I really did enjoy it. I can remember that first year sitting in the audience as a delegate, and I looked at those women sitting up on the stage, and they were such role models. I was in awe of them.
Then in 1994, Tamoria got to join the women on that stage, an emotional day as she became the newest WIBC board member.
We're standing up there, and of course being alphabetically first, the eyes are burning, the tears are coming, and I started crying. Not the tears running down, sobbing out loud. I am and the harder I try to not do this, the louder I get. I sobbed through the entire thing. Even today when I think about it, I laugh and I cry at the same time. But it meant so much to me.
It didn't take long for Tamoria Adams to get her bearings. She became immediately involved in committee work and grew a reputation for fairness and integrity. Those qualities are very important to Tamoria, and never was that more clear than when it was time for WIBC and ABC to merge.
There were a lot of things that had to be fought for, and a lot of things that you had to stand up and say, this is right. I know it may not be embraceable, but it's right, and I still believe it's right. This is a family sport. It should be governed by a family of people.
In 2005, Tamoria joined the USBC board that she was instrumental in creating, and she made a name for herself in legal and legislative matters. Those who have worked with her know that she's become an invaluable resource.
Tamoria's known for her expertise as our legal and legislative chairman. She's a huge asset to the board and to our organization. I sincerely believe that integrity in what we do is important, and she exhibits that. If ever there was an example of a person who has integrity, it would be her.
She is probably one of the most dedicated, organized, prepared people I have ever worked with. You throw out a question and within seconds or minutes you have an answer, and it's, I'd say 99.9% of the time, right.
And now she is 100% a Hall of Famer. And as she joins the ranks of those she looked up to all those years ago, the emotion returns.
It is terribly rewarding that people in this industry have respected what I've done enough to give me this type of thank you. This is even a greater responsibility to the industry and to the sport. To not let up. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning.